Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another YouTube video. What if I told you that you guys could have instant replay on your live streams as well as some other really cool features that look a little bit something like this? So in that clip montage you just saw is a bit of software from the guys over at Uncanny GG. What it actually is an AI tool for your live streams which is capable of doing so much. Basically the way it works, it integrates with the game that you are currently playing, currently Fortnite and Call of Duty with Apex on the way. And then based on things that happen in the game, it will trigger, as you can see from this clip. And there's also a load of other things that can happen in the game that can trigger some events. So say for example you get 5 kills in a row or you get 5 kills in 5 minutes. They can pop up on the screen as well. They come up with a big alert which you can completely customize to however you want it to be, and it'll also play a custom sound, and you can do all of that without you really having to do anything. It's all so straightforward, it's so easy to use. You may have seen as well when Shroud came back, he actually had some instant replay software of his own, but that was so hard to set up and it was really complicated. Whereas the guys over at Uncanny have made it so straightforward, literally anyone can do it. I can do it, and I'm going to show you how to as well in the rest of this tutorial. So let's take a look. Okay, so the first thing, as with all of these tutorials, you need to get yourself over to the website. The link for that will be in the description, but if for some reason you don't want to click that super handy link that I've put down there for you, you need to get yourselves over to live.uncanny.gg. Now to sign in with Uncanny, you do need a Twitch account, so all you have to do is you just have to log in. If your account is already connected to your web browser, so you're already signed in another tab to Twitch, then you'll just have to click authenticate. If not, you'll just have to log in. A box will appear and you'll have a authenticate button. Mine won't ask me to do that because I've already authenticated with my Twitch account and I've already logged in. So once you come back to it the next time, you just have to hit this nice little handy login button, wait for a second, and you'll get loaded straight into the Uncanny page. So as you can see, this is what it currently looks like. In this tutorial, we will be choosing Fortnite for the game that we're going to be setting everything up for. I'm going to be walking you through actually how to set up the game triggered hype, because the instant kill replay is super straightforward to do. This one is really straightforward. I cannot stress to you guys how easy this is to use. It's kind of ridiculous, but it's just, it takes like a little bit more and it's got a little bit more options, so I wanted to kind of go a little bit more in depth with that with you guys. So like I said, we're going to choose Fortnite. As you can see, we've got a few components already just because I've been testing these out, but we're going to want to add a new one. So we're going to come over here and we're going to hit the plus, the little green plus, and then we're going to go over to the game triggered hype. Now the really cool thing about this is Uncanny actually comes with a load of different custom presets already that have already got video and audio attached to them, because every time that you trigger an in-game event, whether that be 5 kills in a row, like a 5 kill streak, or 5 kills in 5 minutes, then it will pop up on the screen. It will play an audio clip if you want to, and it will play a video. And like I said, Uncanny kind of come with custom ones already, as you can see from here. But the really cool thing with this is you can actually change them. So you can change the video, you can also change the audio, you can disable the audio if you want to, but you can make it so it fits your stream and your stream style. But these are just the ones that they kindly provide already. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to choose the one that we want. So we're going to choose this preset and we're going to hit save. Then it's probably a really good idea to kind of name your module, just because as you could see before, we've got different components and you can use different components for different games, or you can use different components for the same game, but you've got them skinned with different skins. So it's a good idea to name it just in case you want to do that. So like I was saying, with the different in-game triggers, so like I said, the 5 kill streak, we can actually turn these off if we don't want those on by just hitting this little radio button. So you've also got loads of different customization options, which is really cool because you might be really cracked at the game and you might be getting a 5 kill streak all the time and don't necessarily wanting a pop-up. So you do have that customization. We won't be customizing any of that. We're just going to be using the default option. So I'm going to come along and just hit save. We're going to give it a name, so I'm just going to call it test, and then we're going to hit save, and then from there we get all these different directions of how you add them to OBS and Streamlabs. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to copy that source, and then we're going to go over to OBS. Okay, so once you come back over to OBS, all you need to do is you need to add in a browser source. Now you've probably done that a million times, but if you aren't familiar, all you need to do is you need to go to the scene that you want to use the browser source on, then you go to the sources tab over here, and then you just need to press the plus button to add in browser, and then you come all the way down and it's normally the third option from the top. So we just hit the browser, we give it a name, so we're going to call it Uncanny events, and I'm just going to hit OK on that one. Then we come over here, we paste in the URL that we got from the Uncanny website, and I'm just going to give it a width of 1920 and then a height of 1080. Just so then it's full screen and we can shrink that down afterwards, and then we just hit OK. Now on this particular module, the Uncanny website gives you some instructions, so we do actually have to add a filter for this one, so we have to add a chroma key. But on the Uncanny website, there is a section under the exports tab. It just kind of gives you a little bit of extra settings and gives you some tips for what you need to do when you add the new module. So what we're going to do is, again, we're going to come into OBS, we're going to right click on it, we're going to go onto filters, we're going to come over here, we're going to go to the effect filters and hit that little plus, and we're going to go over to chroma key. We're going to click OK, and then we're going to put in the values that are detailed on the Uncanny website. So for similarity, we're going to set that to 425. For smoothness, we're going to set that to 80, which it already is, and then color spill reduction, we're going to set to 120. And then we're just going to hit close, and that's it. That's done. That is that simple. It is so straightforward. It's unbelievable. And then what we can also do is to come back over to the Uncanny website and come down the bottom where our export settings were, and then do the OBS test. So if we press that right now and we wait for a few seconds just as it cools up, and as you can see, the kill test comes up and you can see it displays and it plays the audio sound, and that's it, guys. It is that easy. If you want to turn off the OBS test, you don't want it to test anymore, you just come back over here and turn off the radio button. But that's it. It's done. It's finished. It's that easy. So straightforward. Okay, so my final thoughts are, I think this is really, really awesome, and the guys over at Uncanny are doing something really quite amazing. It's helped make my broadcast a lot more exciting, just a lot more enjoyable. I think the overlays and stuff are kind of beautiful, and it just works really, really nicely, and I think everyone else kind of likes them, especially like just sometimes, you know, when you get like a really sick kill and you're like, damn, I really wish I could watch that back. Now you literally can, and everyone seems to get really hyped and really excited about it in chat as well, which is super dope. But yeah, it's super, super awesome. I couldn't recommend this highly enough. If you liked this video, leave it a thumbs up. Please go check it out, because you're crazy if you don't. It is definitely worth it. If you want to see more content, then don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell as well to stay up to date when I bring out new videos. I also stream on Twitch every single Monday, Thursday, and Saturday at 9 p.m. GMT. I do a lot of just chatting on Twitch, so if you've got any questions, you want to ask me anything, then do so. I also have a link to the Discord community that I currently run, Team Frozen. That is in the description. It's an incredible place to be, full of so many people. It is so active, and we've just applied for Discord partner, which is super dope. And I also have a Patreon as well if you want to check that out. I know there's lots of information to cram in the end of this video, but if you want to check that out, then do so, because I have loads of different tips, tricks, and things you can get from me from my Patreon. I also do custom stream coaching as well if you need any advice. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I love all of your faces, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.